She cheated during her own bachelorette party, just days before our wedding, and I ended everything without a warning. What you're about to read isn't simply a breakup. It's the slow collapse of the woman I thought I'd spend my life with, and the moment one night revealed everything I had been too blind, too hopeful, and too in love to acknowledge. It all began on what felt like any normal Sunday morning. We were curled up together on the couch, half paying attention to a random documentary on Netflix. She was wearing one of my hoodies with her legs tucked beneath her, stealing popcorn from my bowl every few minutes. That was our routine, soft, easy, comforting. Her name was Danielle technically, but she hated the full version. She was the kind of person who walked into a room and shifted the atmosphere without trying. Witty, magnetic, charming, she made waiters laugh and strangers feel like longtime friends. I fell for her so quickly it scared me. And within a year we were engaged. People told me we were moving too fast, that love wasn't enough to truly know someone. But when your heart is convinced, you explain away the things you should notice. You call red flags quirks. You assume love can smooth over everything. I wasn't just in love with her, I was invested to the point of blindness. We had been engaged for almost a year. The wedding was planned down to the smallest detail. Vendors paid. RSVPs confirmed. Families excited. We were only 8 days away from the big day, and I felt like everything in my life was finally aligning. The partner I adored, the future we planned, the new home waiting for us after the honeymoon. Then came her bachelorette trip. She left on a Thursday night with a group of her closest friends. Vegas. I wasn't thrilled, not because I doubted her but because her friend group always gave me a bad feeling. They believed in living wild and never apologizing for anything. Every time she went out with them she came back slightly different, more cold, more distant, but I kept brushing it off. On Friday I didn't hear from her at all. Fine. They had plans. Saturday still nothing. Not even a quick text. I kept telling myself she was just caught up in the fun. Finally, on Sunday afternoon she sent a message. Babe, sorry. My phone died. Just got back to the hotel. I miss you. Her phone died? For almost 2 whole days? This woman couldn't go an afternoon without posting an Instagram story. But again I swallowed the doubt. I didn't want to be paranoid or controlling. Then Monday morning came. I woke up to an Instagram message request from a stranger. Just one line. Hey man, I don't know you but you should see this. There was a video attached. The angle was low, like someone recorded it secretly, maybe under a table or behind a purse. The lighting was club-like, neon and chaotic. People dancing, music blasting, and in the middle of it was Danny, kissing some guy. Not a quick mistake. A full-on, hands everywhere, drunk, passionate kiss. I watched the clip 3 times. My whole body went numb. My chest tightened. I didn't yell, didn't throw anything. I just sat there, staring at the proof that the woman I loved had blown our future apart in a single night. She didn't just cheat. She cheated at her bachelorette party, the weekend meant to mark the end of her single life. The timestamp on the video? Friday night. The same night she told me her phone was dead. When she came home that evening, rolling her suitcase through the doorway, sunglasses on her head, she smiled at me like everything was normal. Like she hadn't detonated our relationship. She sat beside me, scrolling through her phone, telling me about her crazy weekend. I barely heard a word. That night, I pretended to be tired and slept on the couch. I couldn't stand to be near her. By Tuesday morning, my mind was made up. I called the venue and canceled. Lost the deposit. Same with the catering, the flowers, the DJ. I told my parents. My mom cried, but my dad simply said, "Do what you need to do." She didn't realize anything was wrong until Wednesday, when she found me packing a suitcase. "What are you doing?" she asked. I looked her straight in the eyes. "You cheated on me in Vegas." She instantly went pale. Her mouth fell open but no words came out. I showed her the video. She watched the whole thing without a single excuse. When it ended, she finally whispered, "It didn't mean anything. It was just a kiss. I was drunk. I didn't sleep with him. Please, don't do this." That was her defense. That it didn't mean anything. But to me it meant everything. It revealed who she truly was, and who she had been long before that night. Someone I loved far more than she loved me. Someone who saw our relationship as convenient, not sacred. I left that same day. Told her she could keep the apartment, the furniture, the things we picked out together. I didn't want any reminders. I moved in with my brother and began rebuilding my life from the ground up. Her calls came non-stop. First furious, then apologetic, then heartbroken. She begged me not to throw it away. She said she made a stupid mistake. She asked if we could still get married and try to fix things. I blocked her. 8 months have passed since then. Therapy helped me untangle everything. My family kept me steady. I'm not bitter anymore, just relieved. Relieved I saw her true colors before I tied myself to her legally and emotionally for life. People sometimes ask if I regret canceling the wedding so abruptly. I don't. Because the moment I saw that video, something deep inside me shifted. I realized I had been preparing to marry someone who couldn't even stay faithful during a weekend meant to celebrate our future. That wasn't a slip-up. That was her reality. And I refused to spend my life pretending I didn't see it. So no, I don't regret walking away. The only regret I have is not seeing the truth sooner.